If you've been waiting for the upcoming story expansion for Resident Evil Requiem, we have a major update today. According to a new report from the prominent industry insider Dusk Golem, Capcom has shifted internal priorities, indefinitely delaying the highly anticipated premium DLC. The leak claims that following the massive reveal of Resident Evil Veronica remake at Summer Game Fest, Capcom is pulling its core development resources to ensure the remake hits its targeted 2027 launch window. This means the Requiem expansion is reportedly being pushed back to release after Veronica drops. Capcom hasn't officially responded, so we have to treat this as an unconfirmed rumor for now. But given Dusk Golem's highly accurate track record with Capcom projects, the community is taking this shift seriously. To understand why this rumor is gaining such traction, we have to look at the source. Dusk Golem has been a reliable fixture in the survival horror community for years, accurately leaking major details about Resident Evil Village, the Resident Evil 4 remake, and even Requiem itself long before Capcom officially pulled back the curtain. While indefinitely delayed sounds incredibly alarming, and it's easy to worry that the project is in trouble, in the video game industry, this phrase usually just means a project no longer has a locked-in calendar date on a corporate roadmap. It doesn't mean the expansion is cancelled. Instead, it indicates a fluid development pipeline. Capcom is a massive studio, but coordinating the production of a massive post-launch story expansion alongside a ground-up remake like Veronica requires a delicate balance of staff, budget, and Q&A testing. When one project demands more hands on deck, other projects are naturally pushed to the back burner. The real catalyst here is clearly the Resident Evil Veronica remake. When Capcom opened Summer Game Fest with that surprise trailer, the community reaction was imminent. This is a game classic fans have been begging for over 2 decades. Because Veronica is being rebuilt entirely in the RE engine with a brand new third-person perspective and a completely modernized grounded narrative tone, the scope of the project is massive. Game director Yoshiaki Hirabayashi recently confirmed that the team is aiming for a strict 2027 release window. If this new leak is accurate, Capcom executive leadership made the decision that ensuring their next flagship remake launches on time and completely polished is higher financial priority than dropping a post-launch content for a game that is already out in the wild. So, where does this leave the Resident Evil Requiem players? Rest assured, the DLC is almost certainly still coming. Requiem was an undeniable commercial tie-in, crossing a 5 million copies sold in its opening week alone. Capcom does not leave money on the table, and they know the player base is hungry to see how Leon and Elisa's stories bridge the remaining narrative gaps. If we look at the past Capcom patterns, a massive post-launch gap is actually completely normal for them. Resident Evil Village launched in May 2021, and its premium Shadow of the Rose story DLC didn't arrive until October of 2022, nearly a year and a half later. If the Requiem expansion is being held until after Veronica drops in 2027, the wait is going to be long. But it also means the development team will have the time and the breathing room to deliver a massive high-effort expansion rather than a rushed piece of content. As we wait for Capcom to break their silence or issue an official roadmap update, the community conversation is bound to heat up. I want to hear from you. Do you think Capcom is making the right call by prioritizing the Veronica remake, or would you rather have the Requiem story expansion first? Drop your thoughts and comments down below. And if you enjoyed this calm, objective look at the latest survival horror news, consider subscribing to the channel to catch further breakdowns. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.